They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hello, fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. On October 1st, 1968, director George A. Romero unleashed onto movie-going audiences everywhere his cult classic film, Night of the Living Dead. Starring Dwayne Jones and Judith O'Dea, the film is about a group of people held up in a small farmhouse in western Pennsylvania as the recently dead has besieged them. Upon the film's release, it was met with many controversies, from the violence to the gore of the film to even the star of the film being a black man, which sadly was unheard of for that time. However, not the first zombie movie. That distinction goes to 1932's White Zombie. Mr. Romero, however, created the blueprint for all other zombie movie TV shows to come and defined a genre with this one film. Director George A. Romero co-wrote the film with writer John Russo. It was Russo who wrote most of the script to begin with, and it was also Russo who came up with the idea that the recently dead would be flesh eaters. Romero himself never actually calls them zombies in the script or the film. Him and Russo developed a three-part story as they were writing. Part 1 being this movie, Night of the Living Dead, and Part 2 being the sequels by George Romero, Dawn and Day of the Dead. The script was also written that Dwayne Jones' character, Ben, was a simple truck driver who wasn't very intelligent. However, Dwayne Jones himself is a very intelligent man and decided to rewrite most of his dialogue to fit his characterization, and it helped greatly improve the film and his character. Judith O'Dea, the lead actress, also stated that they would basically go over what needed to be done, and then as a cast they would do what they felt like should be done and improvise most of their lines within the film.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly, I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
While critics dismissed Romero's film because of the violence and the gore, it was writer R.H.W. Dillard who claimed that the open-eyed detailing of taboo heightened the film's success. Props and special effects were fairly limited by budget. For example, the blood was actually Bosco chocolate syrup drizzled on cast members' bodies, and consumed flesh was actually ham and entrails donated by one of the actors who owned a chain of butcher shops. Clothing and wardrobe was provided by the actual cast and Goodwill. Makeup for the zombies varied throughout the film as well too. Originally, at the start, it was basically white paint and blackened eyes for the zombies, and as filming progressed, they began to use mortician wax to simulate wounds and everything to make the ghouls, the zombies, look more zombie ghoulish. Filming took place during June to December 1967 under the working title Night of Anubis, and then later under the title Night of the Flesh Eaters.
Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
Night of the Living Dead was George A. Romero's first film. His initial work before was filming shorts for WQED's public broadcasting channel's children's series, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. His decision to film Night of the Living Dead launched his career as a horror director. Image 10, the production company of the film, had a hard time trying to sell the film. Distributors did not want to release the film with all the gruesome scenes and violence intact, and they wanted the ending changed. They wanted the film to be softened and changed to a more happier ending. Romero, cast and crew, however, stuck to their guns and decided they did not want to change anything. They did not want your typical Hollywood ending. They wanted it left as is. The Walter Reed organization decided to distribute the film and show it uncensored and keep it as is. However, they changed the name from Night of the Flesh Eaters to Night of the Living Dead because a film had already been released with a similar name. Upon doing this, a copyright for the film of the original release was misfiled and sent the film into public domain. The film grossed $12 million domestically and $18 million internationally. making over 250 times its budget.
Okay, come over. There's a group of police in the other park.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire.
Nothing down here.
All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house, man.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share the video if you like. Have a safe, happy Halloween. Watch out for those ghouls and zombies out there, my fellow followers. And Godspeed.